Hey guys, Scott Whitner here. Today we're going to discuss the Rat Worx MRX knives. We're going to discuss both the full size and the mini. First one we're going to look at is the full size MRX knife. This has got a couple unique features to it. It's got a chain driven system that's attached to two dual nested springs inside the handle. We've also got a deployment button that is recessed. That's recessed for two reasons. One, so that it doesn't go off in your pocket when you're carrying it. Two, it's got a kind of a channel right here so that you can deploy this knife in the dark if need be. Deploys very fast. The lockup on this knife is the best I've seen. I mean, I can put a lot of side-to-side pressure on this and up and down, and that blade does not go anywhere. I've never seen a knife with a lockup that tight. It deploys fast. Again, it's a sterile looking knife. If you take a look at it, you've got no markings on the blade, no markings on the handle. Same on the other side, no markings. What they do is they put it on the inside of the handle just to keep this knife clean and sterile. As a comparison for this knife, we have I've got the Emerson Commander, which is just about the same size as the Rat Worx MRX full-size knife. But the video is not about the Emerson. We'll do another one on that later on. So this is a full-size Rat Worx MRX. What we've got next is the Rat Worx MRX mini knife. This is one of the fastest deploying knives I've ever handled. You push the button and your blades deploy that fast. Lightning fast. I've never seen anything that fast. Again, this one has all the same features as the larger version. It's just as tough, just as robust. The lockup on this thing, again, solid. This blade does not go anywhere, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on it. Again, this one's got the sterile look. Nothing on the blade, nothing on the handle, on either side. They've got the same concept here with the deployment button so that it does not go off in your pocket, and you can also deploy this knife in the dark by locating that channel for the button. But this knife, this is a very good everyday carry knife. It handles a lot of everyday tasks, from cutting boxes. I've cut a lot of boxes open with it. I've sliced food with it, cut 550 cord. I mean, it does everything. This knife would probably be best suited for somebody that has to wear a business attire, or an executive that wants to carry a knife that they can pretty much stake their life on, but not be too heavy. The thinness of this knife, it's a very light knife, so it's not going to weigh down your pocket when it's in your pocket. Or you could also put this on the inside of your waistband or on your belt, and the knife will just blend in. You won't even know it's there. So this is an ideal knife if you're an executive or a business person looking for an everyday carry knife. That's the Rat Worx MRX Mini. If we go back to the full size for a second, in one of my other written reviews that I did on this knife, I showed you how it can throw sparks off a fire steel. I thought I would show you guys that in real time here on the video. So here we go. This thing throws sparks like there's no tomorrow, and I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this knife. So there's no doubt in my mind that this knife will be able to start a fire for you using a fire steel. This knife is also very good at processing wood for a fire. I mean, it'll sit there and give you the little shavings you need. If you had to, you could baton this knife. For you bushcrafters out there, you could baton it through here to split the wood, although I don't recommend that with folding knives. But if you were pushed into that situation, this knife, without a doubt, would be able to handle that. This knife is also very good at any fieldcraft type of things that you would have to do. If you're a backpacker, a hiker, military guy, you're going down range, you want a knife that's going to be able to do fieldcraft type work for you, this is the knife you're going to want. It's large enough to handle, it's tough, you're not going to break this thing. Rat Worx did a test on this knife by repeatedly opening and closing it. This thing did not fail until they hit 418,000 revolutions. So I'm pretty sure this knife's going to work for you. So again, we got the Rat Worx MRX full size, Rat Worx MRX Mini. That's all we got. See you guys in the next one.